Now, who would have guessed 14 days ago that I would be sitting in Germany having strawberries and talking about my self-isolation in Germany? So, I would like to do a short, whatever short means, summary. It's probably about 10-15 minutes, but I'm going to talk now. So, I would like to do a summary of the last 14 days, which include 10 days of self-isolation in Germany. So, I was supposed to go to Canada for a little longer vacation um, tomorrow, 2 weeks ago. So, and it was about 36 hours before I was supposed to leave here that I got an email from a friend telling me that I better don't come just because they are all afraid that I would bring the virus into Canada. So, what happened? Trump had announced that he would close the borders, and I would have been able to get into Canada. I would have even been able to get into the United States at the point when I was supposed to fly. But I live about 100, 120 kilometers away from Heinsberg, which is one of the main areas of COVID-19 and the coronavirus. So, with that, yeah, it was in my province. People abroad always think if you live in Germany, for example, then whatever is happening in Germany is actually affecting you, more or less at least. So just because it is so far away that that the whole country applies to you. That is at least what I experienced. I also experienced that when I watched the news regarding Italy, because there the virus was, um, yeah, was a lot faster and doing more damage at that point already. So I saw that there were empty shelves. That one guy said that there was no pasta available, and another woman was standing in line a little later, some days later. So they had closed quite a bit of stuff, and I thought, oh, I don't want that to happen to me. So I better get out of here so I'm not alone so much. I'm more together with friends in Canada than I am in Germany, though. And yeah, I also thought when I had to make the decision, and when I made the decision that I better get going and get lots of groceries so that I would be able to stay at home for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe a month without going out to get groceries. Yeah. So, and then more things happened. So I made the decision not to leave, and then my parents decided that it is too dangerous for them if my son and I would just go and see them. That was because it was announced that all kids would carry the virus. Well, that's what people understood here, I think. And so they were all afraid, especially my parents, that Matthew would bring the virus into their life. And since they are older than, I don't know, 75, they are in the risk group, also have some heart problems, as probably every, more or less every elderly person. And so, yeah. So, and with that, the main part of my life in Germany that kept me going as a single mom was gone. And then I thought I wouldn't be able to keep my cleaning lady because she actually, has 4 kids. So therefore, I was too afraid of letting her into my life. Um, well, I've changed my opinion. I couldn't get her to come, but I actually changed my opinion, and I'm not afraid of people anymore. I'm not afraid of the virus. So, I'm actually not afraid of the virus because I heard that there are lots of people having just mild symptoms. I talked to a friend who actually really had the virus. He was tested positive. He told me about quite a bit of pain, but he was able to function and he didn't have to be in hospital or anything worse. And that's why. And I'm not close to people that are older. My family that is living close by is staying far away from me, and that is why I don't have to be worried about that, which is good. So I think fear is one of the main problems in life, and especially with this virus. And that is what the states actually really use to keep us inside, to be under control, to be the ones that are really doing what they want us to do. And I see that, right? So if there are people at high risk and they have to be hospitalized and there are not enough intensive care units and they have to decide who can live and who has to die, I don't want to see that. So that's why I'm really trying to not get outside so much. And yet, I realize over the last for the last days, that I got more and more depressed or overwhelmed, especially with my son. And I was even yelling at him at some point, and I felt so bad because this was something I never ever wanted to happen to him, that his mom would be yelling at him. So I made sure all of the last 11 months that I would be there as soon he just started a little bit to be cranky. When he was asleep, I was right there. I had my baby phone at hand all the time. And now I was the one who was so overwhelmed that I was yelling at him. And that made me feel so guilty. And that was just because I was all alone with him. And all my surroundings that I had actually built up to not get into this situation had fallen down. So, as I said, my cleaning lady, I had 2 people that took care of him every now and then. My parents, they were definitely not there anymore for me or for Matthew. So that's why they were super tough. Yeah. So, now, that is the negative side. Now, let's go to the positive side, because there actually is lots of positive stuff about that. And with that, I just want to say that I do regular videos here on this channel regarding my situation here. So if you would like to subscribe to this channel, just down here, you would definitely learn more about all the positive stuff here as well. And you would understand that whatever you are feeling and experiencing, you are probably not alone with that. Yeah? So, and that can be a relief already. Okay, so what's the positive side? What did I experience over the last 10, 14 days that was positive? So, first of all, I went out for walks a lot more than I had ever been out before. So Matthew actually got a lot more fresh air than during all the weeks and months beforehand. I even got a stroller. I got that for my flight, but now I can actually show him the world even better when he's sitting in there. And also, when he has to sleep, or when I think that he actually is really tired and couldn't get to sleep, I can take him in the carrying system and he would definitely fall asleep in there. And I can go for walks, can do Nordic walking, as I showed in my last video, actually, or one of the last videos. And so that is just great. Also, I said that I have this close contact to my friends in Canada, right? It actually is even closer now, just because we can talk. People are more available right now. And my church, Creekside Church, is doing a lot of stuff online, even more. So Matthew can actually even be part of the kids ministry there and can go to but he gets the material for Sunday school. So, and also I'm able now easier to raise him bilingual, at least for now. So that's just great. And I can actually watch the inspiring messages from Ken, from the pastor there, and that is just wonderful. I really enjoy that. And they send out devotionals each day, and that is definitely positive. Okay, what else? positive is that I have now a lot more fun with my son. Hey, that's so cool. So we are just playing that we would catch each other, and so he's crawling for me, and I am just trying to follow him, or the other way around, and he's laughing so much. We have cuddling time on the couch. I'm reading books to him. He's reading magazines whenever I want to read a magazine, and I actually can read a magazine or a book now. Not all the time, not as much as I would love to, but yes, I can. So he does the same thing. Okay, sometimes he's just tearing them apart. I have to take care of that then. But yeah, that's so much fun. And he loves to eat. That is a very important thing because he was always too light. He probably still is a little light. But now that we don't have this contact to people that tell him, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, yeah, he's just really enjoying eating by himself. Just wondering how long it's going to take till he's actually using a spoon to eat. I'm looking forward to that. And also, I'm going to try to do some diaper-free training. So I know he's just 11 months old, but maybe that's going to work. And that would be just great. Yeah. Okay, so that is that. Plus, we in Germany are allowed to be outside with one more person. Someone who is not in the household. So that's probably just because we have so many single households here. And it is also very wise, because what does it help if you have a whole nation of depressed people just because, yeah, they got extremely lonely during the COVID-19 crisis. And I know from other countries that they are not allowed even to get out, that they are not even allowed to get groceries, but just one person in the household is allowed to get groceries. So, yeah, we are actually lucky. Or that they have to pay a fine if they just get Coke or something, or that they have to carry the bill to show that they actually went out grocery shopping. So with that, we are actually extremely lucky here. I hope that this is going to stay like that. Okay, what else? I'm going to try to sell some stuff on eBay, and I'm going to clean up my apartment a bit, and of course I have to do the cleaning myself now, which is, yeah, it is okay. Yeah, I'm absolutely capable of doing that. It was just that I thought I would like to have more time with my baby, and that's why I decided on spending the money on a cleaning lady. It's not that I'm too picky to do that myself. Please, I hope I don't occur like that. Yeah. I also am going to read a bit. I'm going to do something on developing my own personality to become more self-aware and to be stronger, and yeah, to just really be more conscious of what I'm able to do. Yeah, that is one thing. And for sure, I'm going to spend more time with my son. That is something I'm super looking forward to. All right. And going for walks. So I'm just going to turn around here so you can actually see how it looks like here in the garden that Matthew and I can actually use. So here, that's an apple tree. So it is blossoming, is that the right word? Already. Then you see the flowers down there. So they are all blooming already. And yeah, with that, it is actually really nice. We have right now, maybe it's chilly today. So I just sit down again. It's chilly today, so it's maybe just 5-6 degrees plus, and it's fairly windy. So I'm chilly now. So I'm glad that I can stop the video very soon. And yeah, so I hope that you were watching it until now. I hope that you are going to follow my vlog on self-isolation and self-quarantining during the corona crisis. And yeah, and I would love to learn more about you and how you are. If you have questions, put them down here in the comments, or yeah, just really let's become a community here, so that we can go through that time all together. Yeah, and with that being said, yeah, once again, subscribe to this channel, share the video, and if you like it, like it. Okay, talk soon, see you soon, and make sure that you see the next video, which you can probably see either right away or the next video is definitely going to come up tomorrow. Okay, bye.